is your position regarding one governmental constitutional officer suing another governmental entity, such as the sheriff suing the county or the counties suing the cities? Does it make sense for citizens to pay for elected officials to sue each other, in effect suing the citizens of the county? Mr. Crawford?
Tough question. Until you sit in that seat, that's a really hard, between a rock and a hard place. First of all, I don't think governments should be suing governments, especially not for monetary gain, because the person that loses in that is the citizens. Because it doesn't matter which side wins, your tax money is being spent to defend or to actually do the prosecuting. So you all lose. The taxpayers, we as taxpayers lose. Brings me to the point that, I'm glad you brought it up, I was one of the individuals that voted that we sue the city. This was done when, over the liquor by the drink thing. It had been accumulated. It got brought to local government's attention that this had built up. This had built up over a 30-year, more than 30-year period, and the county felt like they deserved part of the money according to the way the statute was read. So we decided that yes, we'll take it to the lawsuit. We'll get to the bottom of it. Myself and a lot of others just wanted to get to the bottom of the process because we felt like if the city owed us money, they need to pay us. If the county owes the city money, we need to pay them. And from that point forward, from that point there to move forward. The judge ruled that the cities did not owe the county anything. So, as far as I know, that's a dead issue. But I did support that. I represent part of the city as well as the county. I went to my constituents and asked them, how am I supposed to vote on this? I want to be your voice. And I even asked some of the city officials, if the shoe was on the other foot, where would you be? So I stood for my people, and it is what it is.
Unfunded mandates, just mentioned a few minutes ago. Healthcare is a great example of a federal and basically unfunded mandate. I agree with John. I don't like the idea of government suing government. It does nothing for our taxpayers. It does nothing for our citizens. Now, we have funding issues in certain departments, and the sheriff has, funding issues. Feels that he needs to have a certain level of staffing and equipment. I understand that. But in my view, there's a better way to try to do that. And that's to convince the county commission and convince others of the type of problems and the lack of service thereof that's coming about. So for me, I think there's a better way to handle it.